Everyone. All right, here we are with our mashed potatoes dried. They're just mashed potatoes, nothing added other than salt while I was boiling them, and then mashed up to a certain point, and then just dehydrated. And I will be making them finer, but we're going to try today to just hydrate them like this, and I'm going to have some of these after we package them in these packages to put them away. So I am going to rehydrate some and see how they are. What the homemade instant mashed potatoes are going to be like. So I am going to switch around here. And we're going to put them in. First, I'm going to put them all in this bowl. And then we're going to, so I'm just going to pick up. I'm not taking out the whole tray. Like, I'm not taking out this part of the tray. I'm leaving it in there. I'm just taking out, I'll show you guys, the parchment paper and the top tray. And what I'm going to do is turn it to the part where the parchment paper is to the end of that. And then I'm just going to make it like a top, like that. And then we're going to pour it in there. Like that. Like that and like that. So what I was doing is doing this, but then that happened. So gotta be careful of that. So then you just lay that back in. It didn't even dirty the paper, so you can use it next time for something else. Let's do the next one. Where can I put the camera so you guys can see me taking it out? Let me see. I am wearing my house coat. I'm like, I gotta take that off while I'm doing this. I know. All right, I'll put you guys on the chair here. I always wear my house coat. My mom didn't even buy me one. She bought her roommates a new house coat that she saw. Like when I found mine, I only found one. It was that giant tiger. But and she said where she got those, they had no other ones either. Like that was the last two that she bought. And I guess she didn't want to buy them for us because well, she bought them for the girls like for their Christmas present. She didn't want to buy them for us because there's 4 of us. My mom's got 4 daughters. So, like, well, I can't get them all. She always wants to get us the same thing. It's all the same thing. I remember when we were young. Like, I remember when I was young. You guys even see me? Okay. When I was young, when we were young, I should say, when we were all young. I was the only one young. We used to, like, literally my mom, she would pick something for us, like a doll or my mom and dad or whatever. And they would pick our what they thought we would like. And then once we got our, oh, that one stuck to the bottom. Once we got our Christmas presents, if we got dolls or something like that, we would always trade. We would always trade the dolls. Because certain people, some of us didn't want, like, we wanted a certain doll, you know what I mean? I can't believe it, this made out. So this was 1 bag of potatoes. 1 bag of potatoes. Filled up the dehydrator pretty good. Like I could have made there was 1 rack left, and I could have made it a little bit less. All of it so that the that would have dried even quicker. But it didn't. It only took me one day, like a few hours. Like I think most of the day my dehydrator was going. Let's see if we can get it all in that bowl. Put it in the bottom. Oh, Where's the kitty? Oh, there's the kitty. Okay, we got it loose. Some of the parchment paper got stuck. No, don't come here. Don't. Get down. She always wants to be my shadow. Stop. Get down. Not right now. Okay. So this is what we got. Okay, that's all. So this is all the dehydrated potatoes I got from one bag of potatoes. And I'm gonna go wash my hands because I had to grab the kitty. So we got this bag of mashed potatoes here, and I want to see how much is in that. So I might have to weigh these. So this is way more powdery. So I might have to put that, like if I had a fruit processor to put this through, that would be good. But I can just put it through like the grinder, the coffee grinder. But this one is a pretty big bag. It's bigger than my Ziploc bags will be. My Ziploc bags will be like, they're like sandwich size bags. So this is, so what I was going to do is I'm just use that information, but not like that information. We're going to try it out today. So I'm going to test it out how much like water I need, how much butter, water, and cream or milk you want to put in there. So I'm going to try one. We're going to make one. I'm gonna see how much goes in there. I'm gonna use a little cup measuring cup. With measuring cups. So yeah. Okay. So this is a measuring cup of 1 cup, or half a cup. So we'll put, you stay down, Princess Fiona. Just kidding. I mean, Phoenix. Okay, so we're just gonna do like this. 1 cup. I'm gonna see how much 1 cup will be. So that would be like 1 serving, because it'll be doubled. Once dehydrated, it would probably be here. So if you were to like make it out in nowhere and just put boiling water in there or something, that you'd want the room, right? But I'm not doing that. But I'm saying if you were to do that, like if you were to do this for camping, if you were to do this to take it camping, you might want to just put like 1 cup in the sandwich bag, and then you would know that you'd put like 2 cups of liquid in it or something like that at least. 2 and a, 2 and a little bit or something, maybe, and then some butter, right? So right now though, I am just going to fill them up, but I'm going to see how much will fit in just to store them too. So we got 2 cups. And then 3 cups. So that would make like 6 cups of, so I'm going to write on the bag. So that would, so 3 cups of potatoes would make like 6 cups of mashed potatoes. Doesn't it just double it? You know? I think. But it's pretty compact because it's like dehydrated and like chunky mashed. But we're gonna try some. So yeah, I want to remember what I just said because I will be putting the labels on it, so I know what to do. Okay, so there's 6 cups, so I know how much is in there. Okay, so there's 6 cups. I mean, there's 3 cups. Now I'm already changing it. Hey, how's it going? Who's that? Gemstorm, welcome. So we got 3 cups of potato and then so you would I'm gonna not write the rest of it down. I'm just gonna put how much potatoes in there. So I think we would we're just gonna try it first and then I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna try it first to see how much you need for liquid. So if it says like on this one here, it says for the whole thing that you got there, which I don't even know how much the weight on these are, but I'm just know how many cups it is. Get down. That one there, it says 6 tablespoons of butter, and it says 3 cups of water, and then a 1/3 cup. I can't even freaking see that. Oh, 1/2 cup of milk. So 1/2 cup of milk. If you wanted to do like half and half cream, 1/2 cup of milk. You could just, if you want to do cream instead, you didn't have milk, you could just do that in cream and do half of it in cream and half of it in water even. Like if you wanted to still have it the milk, kind of. But if you want it to be more creamy, then you just add cream instead and you do maybe a little bit less. I don't know. Or maybe a little bit more. I don't know because, yeah, I mean, no, the same then. Because if you're not going to add water, you could add water. Okay, so we're going to do 3 baggies and then we're going to make some mashed potatoes. This is the second time I've been live on here today. I did upload some videos on my other channel too, kassloves 111. And I just uploaded a couple videos on this one too, kassloves 420. If you guys want to check those ones out after you visited here, you're welcome to. So yeah, if you're a person like me and you got you got potatoes and you live by yourself or whatever, or you don't eat a lot of potatoes, just boil them all up and dehydrate them. You don't even need a dehydrator. You just need an oven and at the lowest temperature and just keep on checking them. What are you eating? She must be eating a plate. So yeah, this is how we learn to prepare for hard times, right? Like you could always if you're doing this to store it properly, you can get those fresh packs that you put in them, and then those stained fresh packs, whatever. And then you could also put it in different bags. You can also order those bags on Amazon, the sealant bags. You can seal it, and then you can prep it for hard times or whatever, or to use and you do extra for hard times. Somebody needs potatoes, you got them. You know what I mean? Then you got something to give to whoever to the tribe. That's how the tribes did it back in the day. That's how the tribes did it. That's how they took care of their own. What one didn't have, the other one had. What the other one didn't have, that one did. They got together. Together we thrive, and separated we I don't know. There's a saying on that. There's a saying about that. And I like all those sayings. A family that plays together, prays together. Family that pray. I always thought a family that prays, that is a family that stays. But there's so many ways of people saying it. So the family that prays, stay together, and then the family that plays stays together, and then the family that I don't know. There's also those. I like those. Anyways, so we got 1 cup of mashed potatoes left. After I that's 9 cups. So 3 cups in each bag. That's 9 cups of mashed potatoes. 9 cups of mashed potatoes in a bag of potatoes. in a, I think 10-pound bag. And this is a lot lighter than my potatoes because this is all fluffed up, and I didn't do that to mine. I just mushed them. I just kind of wanted to mush them and do that. So let's go make some mashed potatoes. All right. I don't know if I want to do this, but I'm doing it. So you guys better get on in here and come join me. I already did half of my dishes. I did a lot of things already. I took garbage out, did the cat litter. What else did I do? I did a lot of things. I did a plant, and I am slowly getting my house back to normal. Okay, I've been off for a couple of days, so I actually was on my channel for a while doing behind the scenes things. You know, I do behind the scenes stuff on my channel. So I was yesterday also was doing when I'm not feeling good and I don't come live. I still do stuff like I was doing stuff behind the scenes. So I was deleting all the old videos. So that's probably good advice for someone too, like to give someone is to hold on. Let me turn this up a little bit. If you're like a YouTube content creator and you want your videos to and you've been on YouTube for like a few years and like, you know what I mean, like 3 years or whatever, or 6 years like me, like it's good to delete old videos or even just make them private. Because if you do that, people watch your newer videos, right? And you only get like paid for the first year of them, like the first year of them. That's when you get them. Like if you get any paid after that, I don't know. I don't know if you get infinity pay, but you only get like 1 year to use those videos and to monetize. So if you're trying to get monetized, maybe delete some like if you already are like been monetized and all that, then you probably don't have to worry about it. But if you're trying to get monetized and you want people to watch more of your newer videos, a lot of times people get suggested you're like 2 years old, 3 years old videos, you know. And if you want your new videos to be pushed out more by YouTube than your old videos, then maybe just, you know, get them off your channel. That's what I did. Especially on my reading channel, like the readings from like 3 years ago, I just like went delete all the live streams from like 3 years ago. Delete, because like I want people to watch now, not then, because I've come a long way from then, and I don't want people to watch a video from 3 years ago and then come back and then expect me to be the same person I was 3 years ago on my spiritual channel. Like, and when I do readings, it's like a certain timeline that the readings are really meant for anyway. And I know people can benefit from them other times, but you know, doesn't help you any if you're constantly working and your new videos are not getting the views, but you know, YouTube, you notice YouTube keeps suggesting the old ones. It's frustrating. I don't need the big pot. I just need a small pot. Hopefully this one's big enough, probably. So I don't have milk, and I'm going to be using I bought one half and half cream. So these are things I bought, and this is what it cost me, okay? So I don't know how anybody is doing it out there that is not getting help with the food and stuff in their life. Like, I don't know how people are doing it. Like, I bought things I needed to get, like kitty litter, kitty food. Okay, so 2 items: kitty food, kitty litter, lotion for my body. What else? What else did I get? Oh, 1 cream. Oh, and vanilla that I've needed for a while. That's another thing I bought. A small vanilla. Not even the real kind. Not even the real kind. But, oh yeah, if there's any of these companies that want me to do like a review on any of the products that they have, new products, any great value or Vaseline, like, you know, send me some lotion from body. Anyways, to try out for people with like really sensitive skin and skin issues. Okay, and then so anyways, all of that, just that. I mean, not all of that, just that. And what else? And that's it. And it cost me $70. That's all I got. Oh, and some bananas. Forgot about the bananas. And one can of pineapple. That's what I got because I needed some pineapple to heal my body, my head. My head was like exploding. Okay, so let's do this. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I don't know how y'all doing out there, but I don't know how people are doing it that, like, you know, that gotta get all these stuff that are not, that, you know, that the community doesn't really have to give. I don't know how the people are surviving with a lot of things. Like, your animals, we don't have like help with our animals, but you know, it's like, okay, so they want us to like not have them. I don't know. The world wants us to be alone and have no companion, like no animal. That's just getting a little ridiculous. They're being happiness haters. Where's my cups? Oh, they're right here. I just washed them. My measuring cups. Why is there in the world so many happiness haters? Okay, we're gonna so that we got one cup of mashed potatoes. So we're gonna do 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water for this 1 cup of, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Oh yeah, there's enough room. Okay. And then we're gonna do, I should have put the margarine in first, damn. Oh well, okay, it'll just melt. Come on, out of the way. Kitty cat. I haven't even turned it on yet. So I guess only one person found me. Gems Storm, welcome. But anyways, it's ridiculous. Nobody's here. I guess I didn't share it out. Did I not share this out? Maybe not on Facebook. I did. I thought I did. Because that's where people find me, is on Facebook. So we're gonna do 1. That's a bowl of mashed potatoes. That would be 2 bowls of mashed potatoes. So we'll do 2 tablespoons of butter because, you know, 1 tablespoon of butter per bowl of mashed potatoes. Somebody's sneaking in and out. Why are you running? Why are you running? And with this, I'm just gonna eye it up, and we're just gonna put a little bit of cream in it too to make it. I might have to get a bigger pot though. I'll show you guys. It's not looking like. Damn it, kitty! You need to get down from there right now. I've never had so much problem with a kitty cat acting like this. Get down off there right now. Get down right now. Get. Poke you. Get down. Okay. Come on, get down off of there. You and being up here with the wires and everything, no happening. Get down. You bad girl. She destroys my place. Okay, let that melt, and then we're grabbing a bigger pot. Where's my other little bigger pot? Where's my other? Oh, that's probably in the fridge. Okay, we're gonna use this one to rinse it out because it was on the counter, sitting on a counter. Oh, it's right there. The one I was looking for was in the sink. Anyways, I guess nobody wants to really talk to me today. Now I'm sad. People are being conversation haters. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Even when I'm not feeling, well, I'm feeling a lot better today, but even when I'm not feeling that like good, I still have to do a little things. Like I still did do things in my house, but a lot of things got like left behind when I wasn't feeling good. I just want to say a big shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Sending you all the positive energy and hope you like my stuff, the content. Having pain in the pancreas or something right there. I don't know what that is. It hurts right now. Hurting right now. My side. I don't know what's behind there. Like right there. What is behind there? What's right there in her body? Because it's hurting. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, you know what I did today? Oh, I just put the spoon in the sink. You know what I did today? I went downstairs and like literally my ankle gave out and my knee gave out at the same time. But thank God I literally just sat down. Like I just crumbled. Like my right ankle went on the side and then my left knee went at the same time and I went I just kind of sat down on the stairs. Thank God I just sat down on the stairs. I can't believe I almost fell on the stairs because my knee gave out. And there was no cute boy or anything like that made me like weak at the knees, okay? Like it wasn't like that. No. Yeah, so anyways. I thought that was funny and I thought I want to share that funny story with you guys. Yeah. I just had this. These cookies were not bad. I mean, there's something about those cookies that used to taste good. They don't really taste good anymore. Like there's something about it that the flour they're made with. I don't know because it's not the same anymore. I can taste like maybe they're made out of wheat or something. I don't know. I don't taste like it's the right stuff I remember. All right, so now that it's warmed up. You guys back here again? You guys see my pot? You guys see the pot? No, you cannot. That's why nobody's out here because you're not walking. You cannot let me watch. All right, we're almost there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to get my house like cleaned up and stuff so then I can relax again. Okay, let's put them in. Let's turn the camera around. Oh, she's back there again. Okay, we'll see what happens then. So we can count the time right now. It's 28 minutes and 23 seconds. 28 minutes, 23 seconds in the video. So let's see. I think the way you do this, you just make it boiling, and then you put a lid on it, I think, and you just put it on, turn it on like the lowest, or turn it right off. Okay, let's put the lid on it. And let's turn it off now, because it's coming right to the top. Oh! You got to give it another stir. But if you put watch this. Now this is a good example to use this example for you guys. So you got wood spoon. When your potatoes are boiling over, watch. It's not going to boil. It's not going to boil over now. I'm going to turn it up just so you guys can see. It's going to start boiling over. Cause I don't know. Let's see if it works. But I might have to grind them up first next time. But I figured if I don't like that they're not totally fine potatoes, then I will just mash them with the fork. Anyway, see, it's not. It won't go. I just turned it back up again. It won't go over there. Oh, you got down. I was just about to go give her trouble. So I try to feed my kitty cat's pumpkin. She loves pumpkin. The other one does not. So I tried to trick her by putting it in one of those Slurpee things, you know, the Licio things. And I kept putting pumpkin inside of it, and then I mixed it with the stuff that she loves, sage. And then she knew because I tried to give her pumpkin a few minutes before that. So when I tried to give her that treat, and even though it was in the thing, and it was mixed with the real stuff that she loves, she did. She's pissed at me now. Anyways, I guess I can put the lid on it to see if that helps to bring in the thing up. I got this hair on my arm. I'm shedding, you guys. I'm shedding. I guess my chat is broken or something. Anyways, the whole story is like if you put it. I wish I would have done it. Let's do this. Let's do this and let that happen first, and then I'll put it on, because I want to show you guys that will the wood stops it from going over. So I'm letting it get right to the top. This is cool trick. Oh, it's not gonna go up now. Maybe it's already dehydrated enough. Anyways. Oh, it's sticking to the bottom. I better turn it off. Stop playing. But anyways, a wooden spoon will stop water from boiling over. Maybe I put a little bit too much water. So maybe a little bit less than 2 cups of water, maybe like a cup and a half. I don't know, just give it a try, however runny you like your potatoes, like they are getting thicker. But I just want to see if we can rehydrate them again to be like exactly like they would have been if we just made fresh mashed potatoes. So I just gotta leave the lid on it for a little bit, for a few minutes. I have turned it off now. So I've given it a good stirs. And here's the rest of it. It gave me 3 bags, and then I just gotta write down, if it works, then write down what I did. And I wrote it down here. 3. Oh, I forgot to put cups. 3 potatoes. 3 cups of potatoes. 3 cups. What the heck is that? UP. All right. Cups. Potato. And then, yeah. And then, so I would say 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine. Butter. If you were to cook the whole bag, it sucks that you guys can't talk to me, eh? AI would be cool, huh? So it looks like we just got AI in the chat. Oh, hello. Hello, Joyce. Or Jack? What, Jacka? How do you say it? How do you pronounce your name? Did I say it right? Joyce? Oh, you're a troll, huh? 6'7"? Yeah, and that's the number that everybody, that game people play. I've never played that game, so yeah, I'm not. You're 67 years old. What's your like? Did I say your name right, Joyce? All right. Anyways, I'm sorry I didn't mean to offend you, but there's a game that people play. I guess that it's all over the internet about the 6-7 thing. It's supposed to be something demonic. So that's why I thought you were doing that here. You're saying you're 67 years old? Anyways, I think you're saying that. So how about you just don't do that? So, yeah. But thank you for telling me have a good day. You too. You have a good day too. Hope you remove the negativity from yourself. Unless you meant you were 67 years old, but it didn't sound like that. So my bad. If that's what you meant, my bad. If not, no worries. Okay, so I got 3 cups, and so we need at least at least if you could cook the whole thing, I don't know. Probably at least double. At least double. Start off with double. So that'd be 6 cups of water. So you wouldn't want to make a whole bag. Oh, what I got here. But anyways, yeah. You might even need more margarine than 3 tablespoons. Anyways, let's go check the potatoes, see if they've calmed down. Calm down. So like people need to calm down. Stop being trolls. Stop being trolls. Oh, look at that. Now they're becoming potatoes. I mean, tomatoes. Now they're coming tomatoes. No, now they're cooling down and soaking up all of that mashy mash. You know what I mean? Look at that mashy mash. Look at the mashy mashed potatoes. And yummy. It's a little stuck there right now, but it's a little stuck right there. Got a little stuck, but that's okay. I think they feel good. They feel like mashed potatoes all the way. Look, they look good too. They look good. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? So going from this to that. I should put from this to that. Look at that. From that. That almost looks like noodles. To that. In minutes. So even the color changes back to the natural potatoes. Look at that. Even the color. It's like us. If we're not we're not healthy. Our color goes all off, and then when we become healthy, the people say, "Oh, your color's coming back. Your color's coming back to you." All right, we're gonna have some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna try it. And I didn't even put any salt in it. Do I need to put salt in it? Because I did put salt when I was boiling them, and I boiled it with the skin, so I don't really know. We're gonna see if we need salt or pepper. All right, you guys give it a try. Look at that mashed potatoes. You ever seen mashed potatoes so good? Look at that. Look. Mmm. Oh yeah, mashed potatoes. Oh. Hold on. I think I need salt. Okay, I need salt. Definitely need some salt. Okay. All right, then. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna start with that. Maybe that's about maybe a teaspoon and a half. I don't know. It was a little bit more than a teaspoon. We're gonna put some pepper. Whoa. I just knocked that down. Now we're gonna put some pepper. Is this pepper? Yeah, it's pepper. Black pepper. Right. Yeah, that's perfect. So 2 cups of water and a little bit of cream I did. So for every cup of potatoes, you put 2 cups of water and just like a good splash of cream and some butter. I put about 2 tablespoons. So this is the perfect mashed potatoes. Look at that. I'm happy with them. So I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad I didn't do all that work for nothing. So let's give it another try. Give it another taste, I mean, with the salt. Let's see if. So at least I know what to write down on the packages. And if you want them, like if they end up like that, like mine, then just grind them up with like a fruit processor or blender or coffee grinder. Yeah, good mashed potatoes. Be good with like some fresh, I don't know, something. Watermelon, I don't know. No fruit in Canada. I need to leave. I need to leave Canada. I need to go where the fruit is. Where's all the like tropical fruits? I want to go there. Obviously, I want to go to a safe place, but it's good. Good mashed potatoes. Thanks for watching. Hey, Mountain Stream blogger. Welcome. Nice to be here. Thank you. Yes, it is nice to be here. It's always nice to get another day. Thank you. And I feel blessed to be here today, too. And blessed to make these potatoes. So I'll give you a quick look at them, how the potatoes turned out. I dehydrated. They don't look like much right now. They don't even look like potatoes. They actually look like some kind of pasta, or even they look like some kind of breadcrumbs or something. I don't know. They look like something, but that was because I didn't like make my potatoes very fine. I just kind of chopped them with one of those, potato mashers. And here they are, mashed potatoes, back to normal color and everything. Just write down the things that I have to do. So the recipe is for 1 cup of dried mashed potatoes, put 2 cups of water. You can replace the water with milk too if you want. And then if you want it to be more creamy, add a little cream, whatever cream you want, however creamy you want your potatoes. And then you I just added a splash, probably like 1/3 of a cup, or maybe even less than 1/4 of a cup. No, I don't know. But it was maybe a couple tablespoons full or something like that of cream. And then that was only one cup of mashed potatoes, which ends up being 2 cups. So you gotta put that in liquid so it can dehydrate as much. But that's a great idea to do that with your potatoes, to go camping. You don't have like full potatoes that you have to peel and all that. While you get to your camp, you just heat up your water and heat up your, whatever you want on your stove. And then you add the potatoes, let it boil for a little bit, put the lid on and let it sit aside. And you got your mashed potatoes. Anyways, guys, have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye. Thanks for watching.